Alright, here are some really good tips in Animal Hospital. Usually, the first two patients in the tutorial usually either have eye drops or herbs. But usually, it could be different also, which it happened to me. It wasn't eye drops or herbs. It was a bit different, but usually they're eye drops or herbs. So the first one is always, herbs, if so. So you're just gonna quickly do this. And then the other one's obviously gonna be eye drops. So, let's get the form. Register, put that, then all of that. You don't have to check anything out there, obviously. But, it's really easy at the start. And simple. But, it's one of the first tips that a lot of people know, but maybe a new player wants to know how to play the game. So, also, if you take the DNA sample, it won't actually give them the medicine if you hold it out and give it. You don't have to be that cautious. You only have to be cautious if it shows, give, the treatment. Dried eyes, yeah. Also, you can also read it off of this in case you need to quickly do it. Also, if you want to skip the doctor thing, in the lobby it'll say skip doctor's dialogue, so that's a good tip. Also, if Barney's here or he comes, I'll show you when he comes. Always take, because I got Barney on shift too, so I wouldn't really take the risk. But yeah, blah blah blah. Also, I'm pretty sure they fixed this or not. If they didn't, you shoot a patient, right? You can also throw them in the trash. You healed them in. But when if you don't have the gun during the emergency, that's fine. But you don't have to. So don't shoot the critical patients, but shoot the patients that aren't critical. Usually you check hands, but usually the first few are good. At the start, maybe the last or two, you know? But you can just still want to make sure, you know. But also, if they don't, yep, just like this. Also, this is a great time to say a tip. If you take them, you can also just throw them in the trash. It'll say no one will know. It'll say you treated a patient. Also, check the ears and eyes on the cams. It might sound weird, but if their eyes are different on the cams, yeah. Seems to know. Don't inspect it when the cam. You only inspect it when it actually fully does it. Because if you look at it, right, and inspect it, then it shows up, and it was an anomaly, it would make you lose sanity. So that's another good tip. Also, before you have time to look at the cameras, make sure their eyes are there. Okay, so it's that. Yep, it's the same. Let me just quickly. Yeah, Zoe came. Yeah, blah 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 blah. Also, let me do this real quick. Yeah, I just did a dangerous move, but whatever. They're good. Yep, they're good. So, during emergency, you always want the taser actually in your inventory. And that sounds stupid or crazy, but trust me, I've done it before and it kind of just saved my whole life. So, that's great. So, fever, easy. Fever is this, the thermo. It's good to memorize, because you don't have to look at the screen and do it. But after you wait for that, rash bruises. So bruises are a medkit, rash is ointment. And boom. Done. The doctor arrives, you know. I'm gonna cut the doctor speaking and everything. Alright, so after the doctor speaks to you and everything, you don't want to spend your money actually immediately. I might sound cuckoo and bananas, but trust me, you want to gain up your money so you don't, waste it. Ron is always safe. He's never bad or anything. But the second coffee you can just, you ever want? Yeah, Ron just is a yapper, but if the headbanger comes, also, you can give him coffee, take 2 sips, or take a 3rd sip, but you have to, it's weird. But, okay, get it. He's always good. But, perfect, yeah. But, if you want any more tips, I could show you. Yeah, like this. Okay. I want to test something out. If you do this, I want to see if this works. Let's see if the headbanger, if the patient is on fire, right? No. Whatever. This guy. Matthew's always good too. Even though he looks like an anomaly. Yeah. I don't want to. But I'll show you what I mean right now. I swear, bro, if I mess up, I'm gonna cry, bro. Yeah, just like that. But I think that's all the tips for now, so goodbye.